I just got out of Wicked for Good, directed by John M. Chu and starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. And it's a gorgeous movie that still manages to fall short in all the ways that matter. The story itself should work. There's plenty of source material and plenty of room for emotional beats, but the film is full of gaps and plot holes because it tries to pull from too many places at once. And when the script leans into those on the nose lines like "I feel wicked," I almost gagged. The pacing doesn't help either. It feels like maybe 45 minutes of actual story stretched in almost 2.5 hours. At one point, I realized I could have watched Grease 2 twice, and honestly, that sounded like a better time. The characters, originally created by L. Frank Baum, deserved so much more. They're iconic for a reason, but they're not handled with the same care here. Glinda is surprisingly unlikable in this version, and the film only gives us tiny flashes of what made her so compelling in the first movie. The emotional connection just never lands the way it should. I also would like to add that on a personal level, watching the press tour for this movie has really soured me on both of the stars. So I was probably emotionally detached going into the film. Now, visually, this film is stunning, start to finish. The world building is beautiful. Oz feels expansive while still being small enough to recognize key pieces. The camera work during The Girl in the Bubble is fantastic, and the special effects are clean, graceful, and exciting. Elphaba's movements with and without her broom are standout technical moments. The songs themselves are fine, but they absolutely pale in comparison to the original film soundtrack, which I'm sorry, but that's the gold standard. For Wicked fans, like my daughter, this movie is going to be an experience. For me, the only time I felt any real emotion was when the story connected back to The Wizard of Oz. That moment hit, but everything around it felt like it was just trying hard to live up to something it couldn't match. I'm giving Wicked for Good a 5.5 out of 10, and IMDb currently has it at a 7.2. Will I rewatch it? No. I'd only recommend it to somebody who's already a fan of the franchise. Right or wrong, weak or strong, these are my opinions.